Hi everyone. Do you know there's an amazing marketing strategy that people are not talking about, which goes well for both B2C and B2B marketers? And as this strategy is going to help you make more sales and get more customers without you having to spend much in Google ads, Facebook ads, or whatsoever ads you guys running on any digital platform. And the amazing part about this process is how flexible and easy it is to do. But wait, it's only going to be easy and flexible when you're using the right tool, isn't? As that's part of what I'm going to be showing you in this video, because the process only involves two steps. Steps one is what I call that audience data scrapping, and the second step is what I call marketing automation. Now I'm going to take my time to explain what audience data scrapping and marketing automation is all about before we jump into the full video. Audience data scrapping is just a strategy for getting your audience data information across all digital platforms using automated tools. I mean, those platforms could be Google, could be from Facebook, could be from TikTok. I mean, whatsoever digital platform you feel your clients might be on at all, you can just use these automated tools to go pick up the information and use this information to put your ads in their phone. I mean, that's gonna make your conversion to kind of increase, and the amount you're going to be spending on that digital ads to kind of reduce. It's more like it's going to be like a win-win strategy for all marketers. I mean, it's something you can, it's something that will give you full control on where your content is going to be served. I mean, it's going to give you full control on putting your content in the front of your potential customers, and that's going to help you to reduce the amount, the cost, the amount you spend on Google ads, and that's going to obviously increase your conversion. Now I'm going to jump on my system and show you the best data scrapping tools that you can use for free and how to use this, as most of these tools are kind of expensive, but the one I'm going to be using in this video, I promise, is something you can use for free, and it's very, very easy and flexible to use. Okay, but wait, I got to tell you about myself before we jump into the whole full video. So I'm a marketing expert and a web developer, and this is my new YouTube channel where I'm going to be revealing several marketing secrets that people's aren't willing to show you, and where I'm going to be talking about crazy things you can do online to make money making opportunities in crypto, new tech reviews, and etc. And if this topic resonates your personal interest, please, I need you to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to share it to your friend, as that's going to encourage me to keep putting this kind of video out there for people to keep watching.
Okay, now I'm going to jump on my system to show you what the tools looks like and how to use these tools to scrap your potential audience data. This is what the website homepage looks like. The name of the tool is Outscraper, so you can just open your web browser and type in outscraper.com. Though I'm going to leave the website link in the description below, so you can just click on the link. Then it's going to open this page for you. At the top here, you can toggle around, play around with the old widget to see several content that's going to show you the whole thing you're going to be able to do using these tools, and what your pricing plan looks like. For this video, I'm going to be paying attention on scrapping potential data informations on Google Map. I mean, business that are listed on Google Maps. So I'm going to be showing you how you're going to be able to scrap a potential audience data from Google Map. I mean, business are already listed that have been listed on Google Map. So what I'm going to do now is if you scroll down, you're going to see service. You're going to need to scrap data from public source, check out service, and or contact us to see what we can do for you. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this Google Map data scrapper. So you can do so for whatsoever source you want to scrap data from. If you want to scrap from other sources as well, you're going to click on the whole thing. So here it's showing us kind of summary of what you're going to be getting if you're going to be scrapping data from Google source. So here it's showing Google Map data scrapper. You can see scrap all the data from Google Map. It only takes 6 minutes to sign up and start. Okay, I think that's amazing. So you can see it says join for free. That's why I say you can use this tool for free. You don't have to pay at start. So if you're kind of convinced with the result you get, and then you can move ahead to pay for the you can pay on the go. It's not something you're gonna have to pay before you use. You can just pay on the go. Like you want to scrap, you want to extract about 100 contact leads from business on Google, probably for both. You want to extract their phone number, their mails, and all that information as well. You can you can pay on the go. It's more like probably you want to extract about 100 data, then you can just pay for the only 100 and you're good to go. So nobody's gonna you don't have to put any commitment before you're gonna be able to use the tool. So it's more like you pay on the go, and that's one thing that makes it also very flexible. So this one more thing I think I need to quickly talk about before I'm going to jump into the awful video. So once you want to scrap your data now, these just samples of how the whole thing kind of, or you can see with this picture here, it shows list of business on Google, list of real estate agency business on Google that are listed in this location. And after scrapping, you're going to be able to get your result in whatever format you've chosen. You're going to be able to get your result in Google Sheet, in Excel sheet, in CVS format, whatsoever, whatever text format you want your result at all. That's how you're gonna get the whole thing. So you can see this is a demo result sheet. You can, once you are on the page like this, you can click on this demo. You can download this demo sheet to see what the result is gonna look like. Then you can just scroll down and play around, check what the pricing plan looks like. So you can see the free tier. With the free tier, you're gonna be able to extract up to 500 record. I mean, you're gonna be able to extract up to 500 up to 500 potential audience data or information that includes their phone number, their mails, whatever thing you're going to need to extract at all. So you see you can export the results in both CVS and Excel sheet. So okay, let's start with the free plan. I'm just going to click on try now. Then it's going to take me to a page where I'm going to go through the onboarding process. So I've already signed up. So it's just going to take me into my account straight. So I've already signed up. I think I got some money in on my account. So okay, this is what your dashboard is going to look like after signing up. To sign up is very simple. All you need to do is to put in your mail. It's going to ask you for your role at work, what you do, and it's going to ask you to verify your mail. So after verifying your mail, it's going to take you to this. It's going to take you to the home page of the tools of the software. Now I'm going to be focusing on how to scrap data from Google Maps. I mean, I want to scrap how to scrap data from Google Maps. And for this scenario, I'm going to be imagining I want to scrap data of real estate agent in California. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in real estate. Okay, I'm just going to type in real estate. Okay, I think I need to explain one or two functions there before I'm going to move in, type in whatever thing I want to type. But also, if you want to extract data from Google Map, this how the old dashboard is going, the old thing is going to look. So what you need to do here is to use all this box to filter your search to define what you want to search. So this category means categories of the business you want to scrap from data. Like we have different categories. We have, I mean, whatsoever industry or niche the business belongs to, I think you're just going to come in this box and put the name in there. Probably if you want to scrap the data of probably of lawyers in California, you're just going to come here and put in lawyers. So all the lawyers that have listed their business on Google Map, this tool is going to help you scrap their data and give it to you. So go down again. If you want to do custom category, probably you want to give in-depth definition to the category you want to scrap, then you can use this whole thing, but I'm not going to go into that for now. So okay, if you want to do exact match, ignore other categories that Google might add. So if you want to do exact match, there's something we call parent category and main category. Like say, if you're into constructions now, you have different categories into it. So this is a function you can use to give in-depth definition to the category you really want. So here you're going to select your location. You can see it's already in US. So if I toggle, then you can come in and select the states you want to scrap the task from. So I'm just going to unselect the whole thing for now because the whole thing is going to select the whole thing automatically. So here now we're doing for California, right? So you can click on these if you want to scrap for some area in California, and you'll be able to scroll down and see which of the area you want to scrap. Now let's assume now I want to scrap for all California. If I want to do for Arizona, I can go for the whole thing. But for now, I'm going to be clicking on California. Let's say I want to scrap. I want data and information of all real estate agent in. Okay, I think I didn't define this thing well. I want agent, not just real estate. Real estate. Okay, real estate agent. So I think that's the different thing. Real estate agent. Real estate kind of broad. I mean, I just want contact of some agent. Those are people I want to sell my product to. Those are people I really want. Those are people that match into my potential audience. So here you can choose to customize the location with zip code, with custom location. So you can just narrow down to your exact local environment. If you want to use zip code, you can just go get your environment zip code and put in there. If you want to use custom location, then this more like okay, you can just put your address, zip code, everything, and it's going to automatically, the algorithm is going to automatically picture just a particular area. I mean, something like that. So here you can choose, by default, you can see maximum result is zero. So by default, the maximum result is can give range around 500 or upward, depending on how depending on how much the information you're going to be able to get with your search query. So this is what I mean by your search query. Putting your category. Now our search query for this uh, data scrapping flow now is real estate agent. So here you're gonna put the amount of the amount of data you want to scrap. Let's say you want to scrap for 700, but mind you, if you're not putting anything here by default, it's gonna assume you want to scrap the minimum amount of data you want to scrap is 500, and it goes higher than that if the information the old software is found in that specific region is more than 500, and it's going to be more than 500, but by default the maximum is 500. So you can just use this box to customize the numbers of results you want to get. Let's say let's for this video, I'm just going to say 10. I'm just going to say 10. So I'm just going to say 10 for this video. So each result with other service emails. Okay, now let's come to this part. This is where you're going to be able, this feature give more flexibility to the to choose the kind of information you really want to scrap. Let's say for the data we want to scrap on Google Map, we need both their mails and phone number. Auto by default, phone number is going to be there. Phone number is going to be there, but there are some other paid features you can come here. So you can come here and add to your data scrapping flow. So for you can see from the start it says emails and contact scrapper. So if you choose to add these to your stuff, it's going to help you scrap their mails, and it's going to help you verify if the mail is still valid. So you're going to see the old breakdown. It's going to show us the mail, valid mail, etc. So for this now, it's going to show us for this now. You can see email address verifier. We can choose to add that as well. So it's going to verify if the mail is valid or is invalid. But if you feel this is not important data you want to scrap, you can just toggle and leave the whole thing. You can just toggle and leave the whole thing. So now let's come to phone number. For this phone number feature is going to help you. This phone number feature is going to help you verify if the phone number is landline, regular phone number, if it's valid, if it's void, something like that. And it's going to help you to, it's going to show you the mobile carrier of the phone, something like that. So that's how this kind of works. So now let's assume you want to do for both phone number and email scrapper. And, it depends on it depends on you personally. You can see it says it's still showing disposable email checker. If you want to check if the mail is disposable or not, it's going to shows you. So you're gonna. But for me, I'm just gonna pick what I do most of time is to avoid paying to avoid the cost of to avoid the amount I'm going to pay to scrap the amount of result I want to scrap it to keep getting more gold. Because the more you keep adding this feature, the more the price, the amount you're going to pay to use this tool is going to keep increasing. You get my point. So for me now, for me, I just love to leave the whole thing to email alone. So the amount I'm going to pay is not going to get too much. So so after getting the whole email after getting the mail, all email information and phone number information, I'm going to copy the old email and go use a free software to check if the mail are disposable, free, etc. That's what I do. But for you, you might choose to just leave it this way. If you got some cool cash to pay, then you can just leave it this way and we're good to go. So you can see by default it's showing some advanced parameter A if you want to add some advanced parameter to filter down your search query. I mean, if you want to really slim down the whole thing, tailor the whole thing down to your personal taste. So that's what the advanced. But I'm going to advise you to play around with this old settings. The whole thing is automatically set. So what you can see, the whole thing is automatically set. So it tells you this, it already take duplicate, delete duplicate. So this is going to kind of you can see drop the same organization from different queries by Google ID column. If the amount of if I add more, add, if the amount of ignore roles are less than 5,000% of what was actually extracted, you won't build. Okay, this is gonna actually you can see the whole function is already like automatically set for you. So I won't advise you play around with this whole setting. So coming to other parameters as well, this way you can choose. You can come here and choose the outcome in which you want your result to be in. If you want it to be in CVS, JSON, whatever result. For me, I always love the result to be in Excel sheet. So I'm going to leave the whole thing to XLX. I'm going to use the Excel result format. So this is my my query tag, and This where I can choose to select the amount of result I'm going to, the amount of result I want to get. If I want to get the name, category of the business, the phone number, but for default, everything is going to be customized for you at default. So you're just going to leave the whole thing like this. Then you're going to come down here and click on get data. So we are trying to scrap about to scrap 10 business name. You can see it shows you are going to this kind of summary of what you're trying to do and the amounts you're going to be paying. Now you're gonna see the amounts we're going to be paying for this is going to be very, very, very small to the information we're going to be getting. So you're saying you're going to process the following query, real estate query from all this region in California, and it's recommended. Okay, and I see. Okay, now potential result I'm going to be able to get is 1,000 plus. You can see that and rough estimate. It's gonna finish this whole thing in 20 to 60 minutes. It just this estimate is just kind of written. It's just shown this way. It does not always take up to this amount of time. It probably lasts maximum of 10, 15 minutes. You're gonna be done with your data scrapping. Because the result I choose to get is very, very small, this shouldn't last more than 3 to 4 minutes. I'm very sure of that. It's something I've been used for a while, and I perfectly understand how the old data scrapping kind of works. So what I'm going to do now, you can see rough cost based on the numbers of query is 0.002. We aren't even going to pay up to 2 cents to get this amount of information. I mean, we aren't going to be able like the amounts we're going to be paying to get these data is just 0.02 dollars. It's not even up to 1 cent. That is not crazy. That's crazy. So this is very rough estimate that actually might be different. So this is just a rough estimate at times. If let's assume I've choose to extract about 3,000, it's gonna shows me the rough estimate A. And at times when the whole thing goes around checking, and it's gonna this is how the algorithm kind of works. It's gonna help you filter out some business information that does not look valid to you. And one more thing is once you're extracting your information, it's gonna the result sheet is gonna show you information business that has been verified, business that has not been verified, business that the amount of review those business kind of got, numbers of it's gonna shows you all information about the business. It's gonna show you their Google Business ID. It's gonna shows you if the business is verified or not. So what we need to do now is to click on confirm. But before we do that, I'll click on check something. Um, okay, now you can see we add a lot of features and we're still paying a dime. So here is we've add features to check how rich the phone number we're going to be getting is, and that's going to help you to check the current network to check if it's landline or regular phone number, or it's going to help you check email and contact scratch. It's going to help you verify the mail we'll be getting, if the mail is disposable, if it's valid or not valid. So you're going to know, okay, it's the number of valid mail I'm getting. Just going to copy everything and go into your mail marketing. So it won't be as if you are sending mail to you are doing your mail marketing and your mails are not going through. So that's going to be very frustrating. So these tools got everything. It's got all in one. It's going to help you verify. It's going to help you scrap the mail, verify them, filter the one that are good out, then you're good to go. So okay, for this search result, okay, what we need to do now is to click on get data. And okay, for this video, I'm not going to be confirming this because this just to show this is just more like a demo. So once I click on confirm now, I'm not going to click on confirm because I actually don't want to do this. So once I click on the confirm, it's gonna automatically roll and tell me my scrapping flow has been added to task. So once it shows you that, you're gonna scroll down and come to this task section. When you click on task, then you're gonna see the data flow, the data scrap flow you just started. It's gonna be showing in blue. You can see this shows green because it's like the task has already been done. It's already so like the task scrapping flow has already been successful. So that's why it's kind of showing green. So, but for newly added tasks, going to show blue. It means it's loading. The old scrapping flow is still kind of going on. So you just got to wait for about 10 to 20 minutes, or probably at most you got to wait for about 15, 18 minutes. Everything, all the scrapping flow, all the scrapping job is going to be done. But if you want to scrap up to 3, 4, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, that, so you got to wait for about an hour. The whole thing is going to it's going to take some time to carefully scrap the whole thing and compile the information for you in whatsoever result sheet you want your result to be in. So once you come to this task and you're gonna see the whole thing like this, it's gonna at first shows in blue, which gonna notify the old scrapping is still in process. So only thing is done, it's gonna shows in green like this, and here you're gonna be able to see the summary of the information you've been able to scrap so far. This is gonna be the name of the files. You can go on and change that later, and this is gonna be the date. You're gonna see the date you created the auto status. This shows successful now. I mean, I've successfully scrapped this merchandise. Like I mean, this all these professionals information in particular areas, and I was able to get up to 1,000. You can see here I scrapped about 2,336, and the amount I paid will shock you. I mean, I paid very, very small. So what I paid to scrap this information were very, very small. So here I scrapped about 495. This about $495 I was able to scrap it and go down. You can see here I was able to scrap up to 2,500. I mean, this is very amazing. And the crazy part of this is that after scrapping the whole thing, I jump onto my mail marketing and SMS marketing. I start to send mail out to them, send phone number, send message, bulk message out to their phone numbers, and I really got a good response. I mean, the conversion I got from the marketing flow was very, very amazing. It was mind blowing. So it's something you should try it out, and I'm very, very sure you'll be convinced with the results you're going to be getting. I mean, something just try, give the whole thing a try at first. Flow like go in, be serious, take the whole marketing automation very serious, and the outcome will be very, very amazing. I mean, the outcome will be very, very amazing. Believe me. So yeah, now once the whole thing is done, you're gonna click on this download, and it's gonna shows you all the it's gonna download the results for you automatically. So here now we can click on if on open. We're gonna click on open and open our results. Okay. Okay, if this video has been helpful so far, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share my video with your friend.